is Paula Littlejohn. I am the medical assistant at the East High School School-Based Health Clinic for Denver Health. I have been employed at Denver Health for 19 years now. What Black History Month means to me is that we have overcome a lot of different struggles, especially having African American kids that grew up in the 5 Points, to the diversity of going to East High School and the differences that they're able to make, going to different places and different things that they're able to do. I would like to give a shout out to Sherry Johnson. She works at East Side Peds for over 30 years, and she was a great mentor to me. She's an African American physician's assistant there who I worked with for many years, and she taught me many different things that we are able to do regardless of color to strive to be the best that we can be. It does get scary sometimes having 2 teenagers who are males walking around in the world today with so much hatred and violence going on in the world today. So I do pray for them every time when they go out, just to let them know that they are young, strong Black men. And that is all I have to say. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Deanna Knight. I'm a paraprofessional in the MI and MIS classrooms. Black excellence is not only taking recognition of talent and accomplishments of Black celebrities or the elite in our society that we fawn over. It's also an action, it is a mindset, and it's an activity that's living and breathing and something we all need to participate in order for us to reflect inward and create change in our society.
Hi, my name is Tamara Gaffney, and I teach some great students, super great students at East, the amazing subject of math with an awesome math department. Black excellence to me is 2 things. One is culture and the other is legacy. So when I think about my story and my Black history, it starts as a life of assimilation, of being absorbed into the cultural traditions of the population and systems where we lived. As a military family, your family becomes those who you're stationed with where you are, rather stateside or overseas. So it was Black, white, Filipino, Korean, Chinese, biracial, Latinos. It's everyone and everybody. So to celebrate my culture was to attend a military program on base that honored all of our histories. So I learned a little here and a little there. I was thinking my mom never told us about our Black history, but looking back, it was exemplified before us, like through food, music, the church, and community. I have many memories in those areas that make me smile, and there's others that make me sad. But she made sure we enjoyed who we were amongst the white community, the military community, our Montbello community, in school, restaurants, at parties, in the midst of strangers and guests. She shared our culture with everyone. She taught us all how to cook, and she shared her recipes for collard greens, fried cabbage, chitlins, black-eyed peas, cornbread, pound cake, peach cobbler. Mom shared all her recipes. We've always had music in the air. The Isley Brothers, which some of you probably have never heard of, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Staple Singers, Aretha Franklin, B.B. King, Jackson 5, the Four Tops. And on Saturdays, we had to clean our house, and the music blasted as we danced and we cleaned. Every weekend, we got to watch Soul Train and learn new dances from the dancers and the Soul Train line. It was amazing and just free-flowing. On Sundays, I went to church. The Black church has always been a voice, a respite, a power to be reckoned, during slavery time to the present, then and now. And it has allowed me to cry out when it hurt so bad. It's allowed me to become empowered when I felt belittled by my peers. It gave me community when I was lonely and lost and felt lost as a teenager after my dad died. It gave me a respite when I became divorced and felt like another statistic. The music allows me to steal away when the world around me isn't fair or right. I rely on gospel music to keep me at peace as I sing, dance, and move to the message of the songs sung by Mahalia Jackson. His Eye is on the Sparrow. Shirley Caesar, the Hawkins, Oh Happy Day. The Clark Sisters, CeCe Winans, Sinach, Tasha Coe, just to name a few of them, can go on and on. I rely on the message that was spoken by Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, and other leaders. The church allows us to voice our concerns so we can work them out with a community who believes in us and pushes us to excellence in who we are, whatever stage of life you're in. The church was a powerhouse in history and moved many mountains. Has it always been perfect? No. But it continues to always move towards excellence. The Black church has made me who I am today. I rely on its community to keep me accountable to others. I rely on its power to help me develop my voice to take to the community. I rely on it to give me hope that keeps me striving for excellence despite what I see. I rely on the history of the Black church and smile, you know what? Wow, that's who I am. That's me. My mom showed us our history in everyday life through our Black culture, music, food, church, and community. And as a mom, I wanted my kids to enjoy the benefits of military travel and culture, but also to know their Black history. And because I experienced my history without knowing I was experiencing my history, I wanted my kids to experience and learn their history and experience being a part of Black history in Colorado. So I got them involved in an organization called Jack and Jill of America in the Southeast chapter. It was the most amazing investment I could have ever made. They learned and I learned to be a proud Black mom to my children, and they became empowered to accept and know who they are as Black children in a white community, white school, and white state. Our exposure to being in a military community, transitioning to our own identity, forced us to dig deep, to ask questions about who we are, and to fight to figure it out. To know how to address being called a nigger by a little white boy, or sitting in an honors class and being the only Black child as they read the word nigger every other paragraph. But out of it came community in our schools, our churches, our neighborhoods, that allowed us to be Black and to share that Blackness with them. That they got to know us and we got to know them. We didn't have to be silent in our assimilation any longer to become part of the system, but became empowered to exemplify Black excellence within our communities. It's so important that our legacy of culture not be forgotten, but continues as teacher to students, teacher with teachers, you to your children, my children have their children, and we all learn from each other about our Black history. We learn who we are and can become in that history. Excellence is not easy, but requires us to work through the tough stuff of who we are to who we want to become, that our children and children's children and their children can know, tell, and experience what it is to be Black in whatever part of the world that they are in. In our community, school, job, our families, schoolwork, relationships, and here at East High School, we must work through the tough conversations to learn who we are and become who we need to be and excel in all that we do for those who come after us. Yeah, Black excellence is personified through our culture, a culture from within family, music, food, religion, that leaves a legacy of courage, innovation, determination, that continues to move us forward as we build the future of the next generation. Thank you, and I'm super excited to be part of this team and learn and be part of Black excellence with all of you.
Hi, I'm John Hamilton. I'm your lead CSO here at East High School, and I wanted to talk to you about something that I felt was inspiring and important in Black excellence. On July 4th, a Black militia, an armed Black militia, descended on Stone Mountain, Georgia, to answer a threat from the Ku Klux Klan to kill Black people. They went to the headquarters of where the Ku Klux Klan is, which is in Stone Mountain, Georgia currently, and basically called them out. This action let not only the United States, but the world know and understand that enough is enough.
I want to thank you all for joining us on this journey through our many examples of Black excellence from our staff across the African diaspora here at East High School.
And we'd like to dedicate this video series and celebration to Gloria Oliver. She is a DPS graduate and the first Black graduate of the Graduate School of Social Work from the University of Denver. Gloria retired from 35 years in Denver Public Schools as a social worker at East. Thank you so much for watching.
Maibwe.
Young man, minimal education, school diploma with the aroma of renovation. He's a thief. with criminal reputation that he was me. There was a need for restoration. As I got love from my mother, courage from my brother, cause being black you dead or in jail one or another. Sick of running for cover, I'm climbing out of this gutter. They ain't running for presidency, they running for color. Keep my eyes on the prize, the glass might shatter. It's bigger than black and white, everybody's life matters. It's the season for change, I gotta speed in my lane. I'm trying to get the picture quick, so I speak from the frame. I'm learning my lesson, making progression with aggression. So watch it stepping, I'm planning on making the first impression. We taking these full strides, ain't no time for half stepping. Never tripping or stressing, we gotta keep the gas pressing, cause it's a new day.